Are you tired, sluggish, or just not feeling your best? Do you want to live a longer, healthier life? If so, the Mediterranean diet is the answer. The Mediterranean diet is a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, nuts, legumes, and whole grains. It's been proven to reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and some types of cancer. In this video, I'll share all the benefits of the Mediterranean diet. I'll also show you how to follow the diet in a way that's easy and enjoyable. One of the best things about the Mediterranean diet is that it's not super restrictive. You can still enjoy some of your favorite foods like cheese and wine in moderation. So if you're worried about having to give up all your favorite things, don't be. With the Mediterranean diet, you can have your cake and eat it too. Well, maybe not literally, but you get the idea. Tips for following the Mediterranean diet: eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. But don't worry, you don't have to turn into a rabbit. Just make sure to fill half your plate with fruits and vegetables at every meal. And if you're not a fan of vegetables, try roasting them with some olive oil and salt. They're surprisingly delicious. Choose whole grains over refined grains. Whole grains are packed with fiber and nutrients, while refined grains are pretty much empty calories. Think brown rice instead of white rice, and quinoa instead of pasta. Use healthy fats, like olive oil, avocados, and nuts. These fats are good for your heart and your brain, and they taste good too. Limit red meat and processed foods. Red meat and processed foods are high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which can raise your risk of heart disease. But don't worry, you can still have a burger once in a while. Just don't make it a habit. Enjoy some fish and seafood each week. Fish and seafood are good sources of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for your heart and your brain, and they're delicious too. Start slowly. Don't try to overhaul your diet overnight. Start by adding more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes to your meals. And don't worry, you can still have a burger once in a while. Just don't make it a habit. Find recipes you enjoy. There are many delicious and easy-to-make Mediterranean diet recipes available. Find recipes that fit your taste. And if you're not a fan of cooking, there are also many Mediterranean diet meal delivery services available. Don't be afraid to experiment. The Mediterranean diet is about enjoying food. Don't be afraid to try new things. And if you make a mistake, don't worry. Everyone messes up in the kitchen sometimes. Talk to your doctor. If you have any health concerns, talk to your doctor before starting the Mediterranean diet. But don't be surprised if your doctor says it's a great idea. Benefits of the Mediterranean diet: heart health. The Mediterranean diet can help reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular diseases. But don't expect to see results overnight. It takes time to build healthy habits. So just keep at it, and you'll be rewarded with a healthier heart in the long run. Brain health. The Mediterranean diet can help improve your brain function and reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. But don't expect to become a genius overnight. It takes time to keep your brain sharp. So just keep eating those healthy foods, and you'll be rewarded with a sharper brain in the long run. Bone health. The Mediterranean diet can help improve your bone density and reduce your risk of osteoporosis. But don't expect to grow bones of steel overnight. It takes time to build strong bones. So just keep eating those healthy foods, and you'll be rewarded with stronger bones in the long run. Additional information: reduced risk of type 2 diabetes. The Mediterranean diet is low in processed foods and high in healthy fats, which can help improve blood sugar control. But don't forget to still check your blood sugar levels regularly, even if you're eating a healthy diet. Reduced risk of certain types of cancer. The Mediterranean diet is rich in antioxidants and other compounds that can help protect against cancer. But remember, cancer is a complex disease with many causes. There is no guarantee that any diet can completely prevent cancer. Increased cognitive function. The Mediterranean diet has been shown to improve memory and cognitive function in older adults. But don't expect to become a genius overnight. It takes time to keep your brain sharp. Improved mood. The Mediterranean diet has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. But if you're struggling with your mental health, please seek professional help. A healthy diet is important, but it's not a cure-all. Example: Mediterranean diet menus. Breakfast: oatmeal with fresh fruit and nuts, yogurt with berries and granola, whole wheat toast with avocado and eggs. Lunch: salad with grilled chicken or fish, lentil soup with whole wheat bread, sandwich on whole wheat bread with hummus, vegetables, and grilled chicken or fish. Dinner, roasted chicken with vegetables, salmon with roasted potatoes and asparagus, vegetarian lasagna. Another great thing about the Mediterranean diet is that it's based on foods that have been eaten for centuries by people who live long and healthy lives. So you can be sure that you're not just following a fad diet, but a diet that's been proven to work. So what are you waiting for? Start following the Mediterranean diet today and see the difference it makes in your health and well-being. And who knows, you might even lose a few pounds in the process, but don't hold your breath. While the Mediterranean diet is a healthy and sustainable way to eat, it is important to note that no diet is perfect. The Mediterranean diet can be expensive, especially if you're buying fresh organic ingredients. It can also be time-consuming to cook all of your meals from scratch. Additionally, some people may find that the Mediterranean diet does not meet their individual dietary needs. For example, people with certain food allergies or intolerances may need to modify the diet to fit their needs. It is also important to note that the Mediterranean diet is not a magic bullet for weight loss. While it is possible to lose weight on the Mediterranean diet, it is important to create a calorie deficit by eating fewer calories than you burn each day. Overall, the Mediterranean diet is a healthy and sustainable way to eat, but it is important to be aware of the potential downsides before starting the diet. Here are some additional potential downsides of the Mediterranean diet. It can be difficult to find Mediterranean food options when eating out. The Mediterranean diet may not be appropriate for people with certain medical conditions, such as kidney disease or liver disease. The Mediterranean diet can be high in fat, which may not be ideal for people with high cholesterol or heart disease. If you're considering trying the Mediterranean diet, it is important to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian to make sure that it is right for you. How to adapt the Mediterranean diet to different dietary needs and preferences. The Mediterranean diet is a flexible way to eat, and it can be adapted to meet the needs of most people. Here are some tips. If you have allergies or intolerances to certain foods, simply substitute other foods from the same food group. For example, if you are allergic to nuts, you can substitute seeds or legumes. If you are vegetarian or vegan, there are many ways to incorporate the Mediterranean diet into your lifestyle. For example, you can use tofu, tempeh, or beans as a source of protein. You can also use plant-based milk and yogurt instead of dairy products. If you prefer to eat more or less of certain foods, such as fruits, vegetables, or whole grains, simply adjust your intake accordingly. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes variety, so you don't have to eat the same amount of every food group every day. Here are some specific examples of how to adapt the Mediterranean diet to different dietary needs and preferences. If you are allergic to nuts, substitute seeds, legumes, or avocado for nuts in recipes. If you are lactose intolerant, use plant-based milk and yogurt instead of dairy products. If you are vegetarian, use tofu, tempeh, or beans as a source of protein. You can also include eggs and dairy products in your diet if desired. If you are vegan, use tofu, tempeh, or beans as a source of protein. You can also include plant-based milk and yogurt in your diet. If you prefer to eat more vegetables, add a side salad or roasted vegetables to your lunch and dinner meals. You can also snack on vegetables throughout the day. If you prefer to eat more whole grains, choose whole wheat bread, pasta, and rice over refined grains. You can also add quinoa, oats, or barley to your meals. How to make the Mediterranean diet more affordable and accessible. The Mediterranean diet is often associated with fresh, organic ingredients, which can be expensive. However, there are many ways to make the diet more affordable and accessible, such as buy in-season produce. Seasonal produce is typically cheaper than out-of-season produce. Shop at discount grocery stores. Discount grocery stores often have good deals on fresh produce and other healthy foods. Cook from scratch. Cooking from scratch is a great way to save money on food. There are many recipes available online and in cookbooks that are both affordable and delicious. Grow your own food. If you have the space, growing your own food is a great way to save money on fresh produce. Here are some additional tips for making the Mediterranean diet more affordable and accessible. Plan your meals ahead of time. This will help you avoid impulse purchases at the grocery store. Make a grocery list and stick to it. Use leftovers. Leftovers can be used for lunch or dinner the next day. Freeze leftovers. If you don't think you'll eat leftovers within a few days, freeze them for later. Look for deals and discounts. Many grocery stores offer coupons and loyalty programs that can help you save money on groceries. The Mediterranean diet is a healthy and sustainable way to eat, and it can be adapted to meet the needs of most people. By following the tips above, you can make the Mediterranean diet more affordable and accessible. Latest information about the Mediterranean diet. Recent research on the Mediterranean diet continues to support its health benefits. A study published in 2022 found that the Mediterranean diet can help reduce the risk of early death by 23%. Another study published in 2023 found that the Mediterranean diet can help improve cognitive function in older adults. In addition, the Mediterranean diet has also been shown to be effective in helping people lose weight and keep it off. A study published in 2022 found that people who followed the Mediterranean diet were more successful at losing weight and keeping it off than people who followed other diets. Conclusion: the Mediterranean diet is a healthy and balanced diet that can provide a variety of health benefits. This diet emphasizes consuming lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and fish, as well as limiting consumption of red meat, processed meats, full-fat dairy, and processed foods. The Mediterranean diet has been shown to be effective in helping reduce the risk of chronic diseases, lose weight, and improve cognitive function. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that the channel can continue to grow.